Today I'll share my top 15 books that remind me of spring. Kind of did this in 3 sections. Got more of like flowers, dedication, and this one's dedicated to nature with some pops of flowers. And over here I have hardback books that have wildlife, nature, and flowers. So I'm going to go through these real quick. Mainly animals with tons of flowers. So all these different ones. I think this might be a great one for alcohol markers because the back has black. This one's Amazon paper, but there's just some beautiful illustrations in here dedicated to flowers and hummingbirds and wildlife. This one's more about birds, which to me, can't walk anywhere without hearing the birds sing. Beautiful book for that. The other book is Beautiful Birds and Treetop Treasures by Millie Murata. This book is going to be quite a challenge because the illustrations are very light, so it kind of messes with my brain a little to think that I can't color it. And it does have almost that Mandela style to it, but I am very excited to color in this one. We're going to go straight to flowers. These are books that you would never think. Some of these in the back you'll laugh, but yeah, I'm very excited about these books as well. You got all the different flowers from Flowerscape, Maggie and Terios. You can see I did a little bit in there already. This one was one I picked up used, and I was so grateful because when I visited England pre-2020 era, I wanted so badly to attend this beautiful place. RHS. This got beautiful illustrations on the left to kind of give you some examples. What I love about this one, unlike some of them, they have the same thing. Instead, it tells you this is what an example is, but here is your version that you could do. And I think I like that because you don't feel like you're constrained to just doing the exact thing that's there. And I like that it's larger. So this is an incredible book. I really like that about these. This is probably the best book for Easter, spring, April showers. Like it has got the combination of everything. This is by Ellie Marks. Look at this bunny. That bunny is so Easter, this is probably the #1 book when it comes to that general spring. And I do like that it has little phrases and stuff, and then it kind of tells you which each of these are. Very beautiful book. I can't wait to color that. Now this one you would not think would be very spring oriented, but it is. It's got tons of beautiful illustrations related to flowers. Like that one. You never can walk away and say nothing in Johanna Basford is spring oriented because there is always some type of flower. I've got a lot of notes in here because I am going to be doing a challenge sometime this year dedicated to Johanna Basford books. I got a little collection growing with her stuff. This one, you wouldn't think that this book had a lot of spring stuff, but it does. It's got tons of spring-oriented things that just really elegant. Tulips, very spring. Her being outside. Look at all these beautiful little flowers. So this one's definitely spring-oriented. Look at this. This all around, just very beautiful. Really was impressed with this book. It's a 2016 book, too. This is gonna make you laugh, but you have to listen. You have to listen. Look at all this. This is so spring that you just know they're not in winter. They're not anywhere. They are in spring. And look at that. They bring spring indoors. And so say what you want. This is very spring oriented to me. And I think she even has flowers in her hair. So very spring. This is a spring book. Kind of reminds you of enjoying outdoors. Now, when I think of spring, I would say pretty much every book from Maria Troll is spring-oriented. There's got to be some kind of spring elements. And of course, quite a few Hannah Carlson's as well. This is her first book from Hannah Carlson. Let's do 2 of Hannah Carlson's. I do have other Maria Troll books, but I had to narrow it down to these 2. This one's Daydreams. Lots of different flowers. Flowers in here. Very spring. Even here, whole flowers. Beautiful scene for spring. You can't get away with Daydreams. You have to have Daydreams in here if you're thinking of the top 15. Let's go for another Hannah Carlson real quick. And this one I like because it is seasons, right? You get the winter, you get the autumn, spring, summer. So yeah, this is definitely a good book for spring in my opinion. Now Twilight Garden, there's tons in here. There's just, you can't ever get away with Maria Troll. She has to have flowers in here. Yeah, after I flipped through most of her books, this seemed like the most about spring. And the last one is My Precious. It's probably my favorite when it comes to like some of the little kitty and foxes in here. She's got a lot of outdoor activities and some beautiful bouquet stuff, pulling things out of the nature. So that is a beautiful book by Maria Troll. There's my 15 picks for spring related coloring. So you will see a lot of these colored. I hope you found this information useful. Thanks for watching.